you because you might be working.
And then follow the meat truck. Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Hey,
Hello.
sorry to bother you.
Okay.
Um, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Maybe we can work together to find out who did it and like report to the police. Um, do you by any chance know who could have done it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
My name is common knowledge. Everybody knows who I am.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring out. Um, I just find it weird because like he knew how much was in the safe without me even telling him.
Well, he could have been a former employee. He could have worked at another Subway. It's a common thing. I mean, that's why our safes have two doors.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same every Subway in the world almost.
But it varied.
You have to have a cash box. Any restaurant, any business should have a cash box for change. Some places don't carry as much as we do. Some carry more.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's a common thing to have.
Yeah. I just.
But
Hmm.
these people, you know, I don't know. He easily could have known my name. He could have called and gotten my name from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
He might have gotten your name in the conversation without you knowing.
Yeah.
But
I just find it weird. Like he was like, there should be like $300 in the box.
Well,
and
there's more than 300. He was wrong if he said 300. There was 400.
Yeah, but he said with the amount of bills, just bills, like.
Well, that's only when it's brand new. There's probably more than $300 cash in that box today or yesterday.
No, I counted and it was exactly
so
300.
We hadn't bought any change or anything.
Mm-mm.
But still, I would never call you guys and tell you to put money on a card and give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that. And even if I did, I would never expect you to do it without actually seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody else calls, that's got to be a tail sign to call me, call the cops or something. Especially when he's asking you to destroy the evidence.
Yes, sir.
That's got to be your first tell. It's something. I mean, the fact that he asked for money is your first tell.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's from the government, you know, I hope we don't get to the point where our government just starts arresting people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest with you, they're getting damn close. But you can't believe everybody. You can't, and especially when it comes to money. You have to question.
Okay.
And you know, if you had called me to ask, this thing would have been avoided completely.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he told me to leave like the receipt for the purchased card in like the cash drop box.
Yeah, that's just trying to make it sound like you're gonna justify the transaction. But did you? I mean, it does us no good. Money's gone.
Yeah. And he also, I'm sure this doesn't really do anything, but he also knew that I had, that I didn't have access to certain things, and I had access to certain things. Like, he knew I couldn't get into, like, the, cash drop spot.
That's just common knowledge.
No, it's not.
They assume, especially, the reason they call it night is because they assume it's employees that are restricted in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just playing on you.
Yeah. I find it weird that he knew that, like, what I could and couldn't do.
It's the same every business, every restaurant.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Every Subway is the same. People have different levels of access. Very
How would
few
you know
people
what
have
level
access
you
to the
have?
safe, the vault, where we put the cash drops.
But do you know why he knew exactly what I had access to and like that I?
Because he might have an idea what the Subway system is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're there at the store That's the whole reason for that change box, is to have access so that we can put change in a drawer,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
The other safe is you don't have access because we don't need that money to operate. That money is to go to the bank to pay the bills.
Mhm. So could that like lead it to like being a former or like a current employee that could help
But
lead it?
he could have worked at any Subway in the nation.
Mhm.
We have nothing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that if it was a government agent, what's the first thing they should do?
I don't know.
Identify themselves.
Mhm. Well, he
What
did. He made it seem like, because he gave me like a
on the phone,
number.
he could be anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a scam. It's across the country,
Mhm.
and if they strike out 5 times, so what? If they get that one time, it's worth it.
Mhm.
And I've sent out texts about this to everybody about paying attention. Don't ever give anything out without calling me. People call up and say, "Hey, Charles told me I could have 50% off on 20 subs."
Mhm.
Confirm it, because if I said that to somebody, I'm gonna make sure the store knows about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell people, and they were trying to do that.
Yeah. It's
But
just I felt unsafe not being able to do it because he said he was
There's your key. If you were unsafe, who do you call?
the cops
Right. And what do you think they would have done?
came.
They would have came, and they would have had no problem coming.
Mhm.
And then they would have said, "Hey, let's call the owner and just make sure what's going on here."
Mhm.
Call your parents. Call somebody you trust.
Mhm.
But don't just do it. I mean, I definitely can't afford to lose $300. I've already lost enough money the last 2-3 years. I'm out of business.
Yes, sir.
I can't keep losing money, and I'm being serious. I'm out of business. There's no way I can survive this winter,
Mhm.
and this doesn't help at all.
Yes, sir.
And my entire adult life gone.
Mhm.
COVID has killed me, and then things like this, it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So it just
Yeah.
people are cruel,
Mhm.
and they're going to play on you, and you've got to find others that you can trust and lean on them,
Yes, sir.
because there's nothing we can do, especially if you destroy the evidence. There's nothing we can do.
Well, I know where the card is.
Well, he's got access to the money. There's no money on that card. I guarantee you that was gone last night.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's no way to trace it,
Mhm.
because he's got cash.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he could have been anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, really,
Yeah.
and done what he did.
Mhm. Okay. Well, thank you for
Okay.
this. I have filed a police report, and I think I texted you the number. They also said that they might contact you. So they're supposed to be coming to my house and talk to me about it sometime today. So I'll let you know what they say about it if they don't call you.
No, they better. It's my money.
Mhm.
My money that was stolen.
Yeah.
Sir, that's one last question.
It won't help me any, but okay.
Yes, one last question.
Sorry, I have one more question.
Okay.
Is there by any chance, like, how often does the cash drop and coin balance change?
How often does the cash drop?
Or the
balance
cash
change?
and the cash and coin balance change in like that?
It shouldn't ever change. It should be $400 always.
Mhm.
That's not it.
Like how
balance.
does the change? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the question. Does the cash amount ever change? Just the cash amount?
In the box?
Yes.
Well, as you buy coins out, you have more cash in the box. So it changes as you rotate the money in and out. But if you take $10 out, you have to put $10 in.
Yeah.
The total value of the box stays the same always.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fairly
It
often.
should.
Yes. So that's why I'm confused on how he knew exactly how many bills were in the drawer.
Well, he just might have said there's $300. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's every subway is the same.
Yeah.
They don't. I'm not saying every subway uses $400 as their amount. Some places might use 500.
Mm-hmm.
Busier stores use more. Less busy stores might put less.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just fishing, and I don't care who it is. He could know my social security number. That doesn't mean give him money.
Mm-hmm.
That just you just
It
can't.
indicates
You
that
gotta
an
think
employee
that
might be
through, and it
involved.
just-
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if a stranger comes up to you and tells you, "Hey, I know so and so. Give me $300. He's in trouble."
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Call the cops?
But you wouldn't give it to him out of your pocket.
No.
Well, that's what you get out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you know about the place and stuff when I figure it out, okay?
Okay.
Okay.